everybody. I guess I'm live, but nobody's in yet, but I'll be talking for anybody that wants to watch the replay. So I decided to do a vertical live and see how that does, see if that helps me get a few more viewers today. Although I didn't pre-set it, you can do that on here. I saw that you can schedule it, but that's not what I'm doing. So it's just after 11 here. I find the temperature's not too bad, but we've had several days where we in Canada do in fact get over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, I see I have a thumbs up. Oh, and now I see I have 3 people in. Hello, Nate. Hello, Auntie. Hello, Lily. Good to see you guys. Thanks so much for coming in, and thank you for the thumbs up. Hey, Sandra, good to see you. So I decided that I'm gonna go live for a while today since we're not at the lake and I have service on my phone. Hey Floss, how are you? So I am sitting in the backyard. I'm sitting in my little canopy. Hey She Devil, good to see you. Sitting in my little canopy in the backyard. Let me just see what you guys are up to. Hey Kobe, good to see you. Whoop. So I was trying to set up how I'm going to keep my phone because I'm doing it by my phone this time. And I don't think I have the most effective system here. Ooh. But yeah, I'm going to play a little bit with some of this. I really want to see how you guys are doing. Oops. Let's take care of business here. Auntie's going fishing soon. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. Yeah, one of the things we absolutely missed this weekend is fishing. Sandra, that's so sad. Well, let's try to cheer you up, okay? Let's focus on some positive things. I will be playing with this vertical a little bit. I'm gonna update you on what's going on. I'm gonna tell you why we're not at the lake this weekend. Auntie. Oh yeah, Nate is absolutely jealous. Thank you, Kobe, for sharing out the live stream. I greatly appreciate that. Hey, Shanna, good to see you. For anyone that doesn't remember, my very first try at a live stream ever, quite a few years ago now, it was Shanna that had come in and been such a wonderful support for me. And you all are great supporters. I really, truly appreciate you. First, I think I'm going to ask you guys, hey, Erin, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. What are you guys doing this summer? What are some of the things that you have planned? I know here in Saskatchewan, it's a free fishing weekend. So I guess if there was one weekend we were going to miss out on fishing, it's probably okay that it's this weekend. Plus, oh, nice to see you, my beautiful friend. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, that's right. My channel memberships allow you to put out a comment for free on there once a month. It's not really a comment. You guys haven't done this for a while, so all my terminology is gone. Sandra, as far as going fishing, you just need a rod, bait, lures, and water. Oh, Glenda. Hey, Auntie. I got 2 aunties in here right now, you guys. Isn't that awesome? Hello, Anime Station. Good to see you in here. Thanks for popping in. Fishing license is expensive. How much is a fishing license in the U.S.? For me, in Saskatchewan and Canada, my fishing license, because I'm a resident of the province, was $42. Nate's, because he's not a resident yet, his was $112. Is that right, honey? 112 bucks? Oh, Anime Station, welcome so much from India. Oh, that is so cool. Close to $100 for a fishing license for you guys. Well, you know, one of the things here when people go fishing a lot, they get a lot of northern pike, walleye, or perch. Mostly northern pike, jackfish. And hey, Ringo and Czar. And normally a lot of people will throw those fish back because they have this Y bone along the top of them and it makes it harder to fillet. But Nate, oh my God, Nate is a crazy fishing man now. Holy moly, like he can go in and fillet all these fish. We keep the pike because Nate knows how to fillet them, where so many people that fish don't. and we eat tons of fish. So we are definitely getting our money's worth as far as food with our fishing license, but we're also getting our money's worth for entertainment and fun. Oh, Auntie, oh, that's right. For seniors, they get to fish for free as well. 3 years now. Oh, so 65. You have to be 65 years old. Sturgeon and catfish. The only time I've seen a sturgeon out here was years ago, Tobin Lake. And if I'm thinking right, the sturgeon fish looked like some kind of prehistoric fish to me. It was so creepy. And I've never seen catfish here. Oh, double tap on the screen with thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really, really appreciate your support. Yeah, it is so cute that I have two aunties on here right now. Hello, KK. It's night in Lebanon. Well, welcome in. I used to do Saturday night live streams all the time, which I guess for some of you would be in the morning. But we've been at the lake. We have a seasonal site, and we've been driving out there every weekend. We fish. Nate fishes from his kayak. Hey, Alan. And I wade out in the water to about here and I fish. And the beginning of the season, I had been doing very well there. But as the temperatures get warmer, the seaweed's growing a lot more and a lot taller. So we're pretty much to the point where I might have to do something a little bit different. Nate will let me use his kayak, and that's great, but he really wants me to get a fishing kayak, which they're expensive. Holy moly. Hey, Bernae, good to see you. Yeah, we got twins in here. We got other sisters in here. It's so nice. So nice to see you guys saying hello to one another. And I actually can read this right now without my glasses on. I have them with me just in case. Just in case. So, because fishing has become our new hobby, Nate's birthday was on Wednesday. So anybody that wants to wish Nate a happy birthday of Land Cloud Adventures. For anyone that doesn't know, that's my husband. Oh, it sounds so funny to say my husband, but it's awesome. Now I forget my point. It said husband and it threw me off completely. Thank you. Yes, Lily, happy birthday, Nate. So Nate, I bought a lot of fishing stuff. He just had cracked his paddle, so he's got a new paddle. Really cheap fish finder, which apparently is working. And just fishing stuff. Because when you do start it and you're doing it several days a week, yeah, you lose a lot of hooks when you're out in the jackfish areas. Auntie Glenda says happy birthday to Nate. Auntie Cindy already wished him happy birthday. Tommy says happy birthday. Shanna says happy birthday. Kobe says happy birthday. Wow. Pretty awesome, you guys. Let me think. So yeah, fishing has really been what's been occupying our time. And I actually have the color of my life going on here. It doesn't seem to show as much on the screen as it does in real life. Auntie, I can buy your little boat. If we actually bought a boat, do you know, then we have to tow a camper and a boat. And I don't want to tow with the ambulance. I don't have a hitch on it, and I don't want to put one on because I think I think I'm going to sell it. Nate keeps saying I don't need to sell the ambulance, but I don't know. Right now we do have it at the lake with us, but because we have a seasonal site, they're very particular on some of the rules, so I'm not allowed to sleep in it. And in fact, we had to show the conservation officers that it was being used. What we said was it was being used for storage, and it is. So I bought a new bike this year. I hadn't had a functioning bike in like over a decade. So I have a bike. Oh, you guys, I got a whole bunch of new hobbies this summer. It's been great. And I know I haven't been doing my live streams so much, but KK wishes a happy birthday too. So does Ringo and Czar. Oh, that's so sweet, you guys. And it's so nice to see new people in here. That's fantastic. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and then you'll catch me when I do my other live streams. George and Rose, hello, hello. Good to see you here. So can't sleep in the ambo. I know, it became a big issue. Like, it says that you're allowed to have 2 vehicles, and I had a park pass for the ambulance too, right, for the full season, and you can have like a small tent. But apparently because you could sleep in the ambo, that was the issue. Anyone that has like a schoolie or an ambo or a van conversion, they're gonna count that as a camping unit, and you're only allowed 1 camping unit at the site. Ah, bogus, I know. But yes, Nate, I do get to sleep in the air conditioning with my husband. Kobe, you had the same problem with your bus? Yeah. I mean, I found it really frustrating and unfair because I was so excited to use it. But I understand. I do understand. So, but because it is jam-packed with stuff, they're letting us keep it out there, which is very nice. So back to what I was saying, I do think it's about time to sell the ambo. Oh, it's like that there too, Tommy. Okay. So I don't know. I think like I've done a lot of changes, and I do want to show you guys that, but I probably won't do it till pretty much the end of the season because it is full of stuff. I'm putting a different sink in. I haven't connected my propane hot water yet. My batteries failed in the house part. They're so heavy. Like, I have these 2 older batteries that I bought, and they're like 100 pounds each, easy. And it's so hard for me to lift them in and out. And Nate gave me one of his batteries, and I was going to use that. But if I'm not allowed to be in there or do anything in it, I felt like there really wasn't much point in stressing myself out right now. I do want to put that other sink in there. You know, I did buy a jackknife sofa from someone that was changing out their stuff in their camper. So I do have that. Hey, Tim, good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Mike. Yeah, and Nate, he's in the house. KK went swimming today. Yeah, I can't go swimming today. Well, unless I went to the pool, but there's too many people. Congratulations on the cigarette free and the sobriety. That is absolutely fantastic. That is so great. So anyone that's new that's watching, if you want to subscribe, that would be fantastic. Anybody else that's here, most of you, I know you all for years now. If you want to hit that thumbs up, maybe it'll help get it pushed out a little bit. I've heard of some people doing the vertical live streams, having a lot of success with it. So I thought since I hadn't done one in a long time, I would do it this way. Oh, Tim says buy a new lithium battery. They're very cheap now. Huh. Well, you know, prices are changing on stuff, even on battery packs. Okay, so I'm looking on Amazon today because I peruse regularly. Same with Facebook Marketplace, always looking for a new way to blow my money. But I have saved the Jackery 1000 in my list of potential things I'd want to buy. So the Jackery 1000, and in Canadian dollars, it was like $1,500. It is $7.99 Canadian this morning. And I'm like, oh, do I? I don't know. I do have my, lithium battery fund. Thank you for the $10, Tim. I don't know. I haven't really played with these buttons. I wonder, wait, highlight, save to your channel as unlisted video? What? What did I do? Not sure the quality, but I saw Walmart had one online for under $200. Under $200 for a battery? Oh, lithium battery. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, can you guys thumbs up on Tim's... I see what I did there. Thumbs up on the super chats, you guys. That's kind of the only way right now on the phone that I have to really give a thank you. And thank you, Lillian, for rejoining the memberships. Anybody that's hung in there, my goodness, thank you. Because I hadn't been doing live streams, so I understand everybody that canceled their memberships. I would have too. I would have. Let me just see where I'm at here. Okay, I clicked that. Okay, so Kobe says his uncle just bought a Power Queen lithium battery from Amazon for just over $200, and he says it's amazing. Sandra has a Blue Eddy and solar panels. Well, I do have from, oh, I can't. I remember the name all of a sudden. Nate, what is the name of my battery packs that I have? Tim's a member again. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you, Lily. Power, yeah, power. Oh, crap. Someone's gonna have to go look at my videos. Why all of a sudden can I not remember it? I have them out at the lake. I have two of them. I have a 200 and a 300 watt one, and I have a 100 watt solar panel. So, I mean, I can use that for simple things, but it doesn't have enough amp hour, or like it can't power a 700 watt coffee maker. Because my big thing is I want to run my lights, which if I connected my entire system to one of those battery packs would work. But if I can't run the microwave and the coffee maker, it's not enough for me. My fans use virtually no power from my roof vents. My lights are all low power usage. My fridge, again, is a 12 volt. My fridge freezer, which works really great, you guys. I just need all powers. Yes, thank you, Tim. So I have my all powers 200 and 300 power packs, and they work great. And I wish I had them here. They're all at the lake, but I take them in. You guys should see me when I go fishing, because I'm in the shoreline fishing in the water, and I have a little blue wagon that I load up with a big pail, my fishing rod, my tackle box, a drink, and my all powers pack. Because it's so light and easy, I put it in there too, and I can keep my phone charged up. So that's really handy. Let me just scroll here. Oh yeah, thanks, Nate. I actually caught a bigger fish from the shore than he caught in the kayak. But again, it wasn't the kind of fish I wanted. I really want walleye. Oh, Tim got a 1450 watt pack and a 200 watt portable panels from All Powers. That's awesome, Tim. Yeah, they only gave me the smaller one. Hey, Phil, good to see you here. Hi, Bree. Welcome, welcome. So, yeah, they just made me deal. Maybe it's because I have less viewers than you, Tim. Like, I'm sitting at, what, 5,600, I think, right now? Yeah. Oh, shelling crab. Oh, man, you guys, that was so much fun when my brother and Amy lived in BC, and I went out there and they took me crabbing, and I had no idea how it worked. If I had ocean water here, that would totally be one of my hobbies. This summer, I'm really building up my energy levels back. I'm feeling so good. Life is great. And I've been doing all these other hobbies instead of YouTube, and I guess I could show some of them. I probably could make videos. It didn't work to run your CPAP, so you don't think you'll go camping. Oh, that's too bad, Sandra. You need probably a bigger one. Let me just catch up on the screen here, you guys. And thank you guys for the thumbs up. I caught the first fish this season, but Nate has caught the biggest fish. He caught about a 10-pound jackfish, which was like it's just over 3 feet long. Oh, Sandra's up to 403 subs. That's awesome. So awesome. Who did I feel like I missed someone come in. Did I miss anyone? I'm gonna play with, what is this? Oh, they got little filters for what I look like. Let me know if I hit a good one. Oh, I can totally be black and white. Life's too boring. Let's glow. What's glow? Oh, I don't really like that one either. Blush? How's that? Now, let's just go no filter. Let's be in the real world, folks. Who put a one in chat if you were so tired of seeing people with totally washed out faces on Facebook, on chats, on everything, where they have these filters. I am so tired of seeing filters. We have grown up with enough pressure on ourselves through TV and magazines and ads that we don't look good enough. And now every single person is like washing life off their faces, right? It's crazy. Can you find the bubbles? I'll have to look after. So yeah, Lily, Aunt Cindy, Mike, Sandra, Nate, Kobe. I know, right? Filters are so annoying. So annoying. And you know, at first I did kind of want to play into a bit. I thought if I just blur just a little bit, I'll feel more confident. Well, guess what? We're going to be doing tons of traveling and we meet people everywhere we go. This is really me, right? Just do what I gotta do. This is me. But at the same time, I had to play. So I'm keeping this one. Let me see what else we can do on here. What's this button? Highlight save to your channel as unlisted. I don't know what I just did. Aw, thanks, Lily. You're a sweetheart. You definitely need to ask me some questions, guys. So fishing has definitely been a priority. I got Nate a filleting knife. Or I had a filleting knife, sorry. I bought one. But Nate had to go buy himself this special 3-pack of knives, and it's got all this other stuff in there. Like, oh my God, he's so into this. Auntie, it would be so nice if we someday could just come out in the summer to Ontario and spend some time out there. It's beautiful, and the fresh fruit that we don't get here in the prairies. Sandra's motto is, if you don't like how I look, then move on. Right? Good, good, good. So any of my neighbors that can hear me talking are probably like, who's Paula talking to? Okay, Land Cloud Adventures, my husband. Does anybody want, Nate, can you drop your link into the chat so people can find you if they're new here? Auntie has a ton of fruit trees out there. I know, I loved going out to Ontario with you and going fishing and going to little fruit and vegetable stands. I thought they only had that in British Columbia, but it's so awesome. Kobe says, a quote I love, you don't have to like me and I don't have to change. Next topic, Nate's like, so why aren't you at the lake now? Well, I was all ready by lunchtime because I worked in the morning yesterday and the afternoon off. And thank you guys for dropping that link. So we're all ready. I loaded up a cooler with the food we wanted to take out to the lake. Some we leave there, some we don't when it's fridge stuff, just in case something happens to the fridge, right? And we got all the stuff. Some of my things from my hobbies, you know, just everything is ready to go. We both have a little suitcase pack because we realize that's easier for taking stuff back and forth for our laundry. And I always make sure that I dump the garbage before we go. So I had changed the garbage bags out, but I had left the full bag at the back door. I was going to get to it. But Nate, when he sees something, he comes in and he does it, right? So he sees the bag there, and it had started hailing and raining, but we knew it was going to be temporary. So he quickly ran the garbage bag out in his little slippery flip-flops in rain and hail and twisted his ankle. And you guys know Nate has so much problem with his ankles, right? And I'm not kidding. I was upset. I was like, dang, I have this extra half a day off. I want to get out there, want to get that fishing and everything done. I'm like, it couldn't really hurt that bad. So he sits down in the living room and he puts his foot up and he has a big spot on this foot, on the side, on the top, that is already turning purple, and it's like high. Then I panicked and I instantly felt like an asshole for even thinking anything like maybe he didn't want to go because it's going to be too hot. Oh, I felt so bad, but Nate doesn't have his health coverage here. He's covered under my plan, but he doesn't have Sask Health yet. So to go see a doctor's, I don't know even what it would cost for him, but he does have insurance, but there's a $500, his travel insurance with a $500 deductible. So, oh my God, it's just a pain in the ass. Let me just see what I can do here. I'm making a couple things here. Lily and Floss, I am adding you guys as mods, if you don't mind. Not that I probably really need it anymore, but I got you guys there. Thank you, thank you. Phil says flip-flops are the worst. Even Crocs are better to have in an emergency because they have a back strap if you have to flee. I know, Sandra. I hope his foot is not broken either. He had it wrapped up. He's put his feet up. Today he put his boot. He has one of those boot things for like broken feet and stuff. I don't know what you call them. And he did step on it, but oh my goodness. Yeah, Auntie, we're only a couple hours from the border. That's right. About an hour and a half, not even. Oh no, about an hour and a half from the border. But then we have to get to somewhere in the U.S. south of us, and it's not very populated right south of us in Saskatchewan because it's still prairie land on the other side of the border. and then, I don't know, with Americans, they have certain insurance for certain hospitals or providers. I don't even understand it. But yeah, if we really had to, we could have zipped down. We could have. Which reminds me, I have to get my name changed on my passport. I had it all set and ready, got my photo and everything, and I had it set for my son to sign it, and then I forgot about it, moved him out to Calgary, Alberta, and now I got to redo all the paperwork, which isn't a big deal. And my mom said that she would sign it for me. Not a problem, Floss. Oh, you broke yours? That's no good, Sandra. Healed wrong. I haven't broke a lot of bones, you guys. I broke my wrist in here when I was 7 years old riding a dirt bike. My dad took the baffles off so that it would go faster because my sister and I were already bored with the speed. We were 6 and 7 years old. We needed to go faster. And we had this big lot we owned next to where the house is. And so Dad said, take it easy on the throttle. And I'm like, okay. And it had way more power than I was used to. And as a 7-year-old, I panicked. And instead of hitting the brake, I went harder on the throttle and ran into a lilac bush. The bush was fine. The bike had, 1 or 2 scratches, which I was extremely upset over. And then Mom said it took 2 weeks to realize I had even broke my arm. I just said it felt stiff when I bumped it, but that was about it. Mom said I didn't really complain about anything. I know, Nate definitely has to be better for when we go south in September. Oh my gosh, could you imagine me driving everywhere pulling a camper? I mean, I'm going to help a bit, only where it's easy to drive, but I'm not used to it at all. I'm probably going to put you in bubble wrap, Nate. That is a great idea. Adventures of Traveling Mike says life's funny that way. When we were young, we want to go faster, and as we get older, we want to go slower. Isn't that the truth? No, Nate is not at the lake. He is inside the house, doing his computer stuff on the bed with his feet stacked up on pillows. As long as he can fish from the bubble wrap. He is obsessed with fishing, you guys. It is so funny. And I would love to do a live stream even of him fishing and stuff, but the service out there is almost non-existent. You guys. Hey, Ron. How are you? Good to see you here. Well, I see we got 25 people in here. Not bad for a Saturday morning. Hey, Gina. How are you? I saw you had a really nice tribute for Mary Jones. That was really awesome of you to do. Daryl got a puppy. Janice, how are you? I haven't seen, oh my goodness, there's so many of you I haven't talked to in forever. Bernae, deep sea fishing is very cool. And they actually put those belts on you that have the rod holder just to help you hang on better. Yeah, it's crazy. Went deep sea fishing in Hawaii in 2013. And like watching whales playing and flapping their arms on the water. It was amazing. And then deep sea fishing again when I was in Costa Rica the next year. And there was a swordfish that got caught on the boat. And so when it was like about 7 feet tall, like nose to tail. And when you put it back in the water, because they do not last out of water at all. Like other fish last maybe a little bit longer, but this You have to pretty much take it out and then right back in. But all the dots on it were turning purple, like a really bright purple. And that was it reoxygenating itself or something to that effect. I thought that was pretty interesting. But can't keep and eat those fish, so not when you're out on a trip unless you have someone to cook it for you. But they probably charge you for that too. Oh my goodness. Everybody's saying hello to everyone. That's so awesome. So what are my other hobbies? Okay, so I watch people do magnet fishing. I Oh, thank you, Floss. So I bought a magnet that's supposed to be like 300 pounds for resistance, and beginning of the season, we're talking end of May, I took it out by a dock and it was just getting stuck on some bolts that were on the ramp down into the water. But I mean, no one had really been out in the lake. So, I mean, it really didn't do much for me. I'll have to go to like bridges and different things, or get it connected to the back of Nate's kayak, and see how that works. That was something I wanted to try a little more, but I really didn't have any success with it. But I haven't done much. Then I have a couple of friends on my Facebook that are really into metal detecting, and my sister and I have talked about it over the years, how we both really wanted to do that. And I think my sister has a metal detector in Ontario. I do believe she does. But I found a good deal on Temu, and I never buy stuff on Temu. Well, no, I do, but nothing big. Like little insignificant, a couple dollars each kind of things, right? But I bought this, and it works great. I quickly used it around the yard. I found some pennies. I found some metal in my grass, just under the surface. That was awesome. I took it in one area of the park, and there was people out there, and I kind of felt stupid doing it. So I think now that the beaches are getting a bit busier in the evening or really early mornings when we're at the lake, I'm going to go out and I want to do a little bit of metal detecting through the grass and the sand and stuff, just to see. I think it's really interesting, but it does work. And it was like just under $60. So yeah, I was pretty impressed with that. I had it packed to go to the lake too. Let me see what you guys surprised me taking up with fishing. Oh, I have gone fishing with people for years. I love fishing. I never would like do anything myself though, other than catch it. But now I've got these little gloves, and I put the bait on, or don't use bait. And Nate bought me these fish grippers, and that's awesome because last weekend I caught a fish, and jackfish are pretty dang feisty, and they got teeth on them, right? So I'm way out in the water. So when I catch a fish and I don't have a net, I'm trying to reel the fish in, get all the way down to the shoreline where my stuff is, because I keep wandering through the water. So I got to get back to my stuff and try to not lose the fish off the hook. And I lost hooks. And I was getting mad. So Nate got me the fish grippers, and I got it on this fish. But then he's just slapping away, and I'm only like this far from the fish where I'm hanging on. So he was moving so much, and I'm going through a different area of water than I was used to, and it got mushy. And then there was this big rock that I didn't see because it was windy, so then you can't see your feet in the water. And I tripped and fell into the water head first, bruised my shin a little bit, and the hook went flying out of the fish's mouth. I'm really glad that the hook didn't get me, but I still had it by a fish grip thing. So I was like, oh my gosh, it totally saved me. Phil says, Brene, help me figure out Paula's red and black braid ends. It's just the elastics that I had. Who says I got a match? And Floss, thank you for dropping all the channel links, but we won't drop any more. Anyone that's a channel member, I've preset you before with the exclamation mark, and then your channel name with no spaces, no capitals, so my members can be able to drop their links. But if there's someone that I ask for, then we'll definitely put them in there. So Janice from Oz wants to know, who gets it for you, Paula? Who gets your fish? I taught Nate. So just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I can't do it. Do I like doing it? No. I mean, filleting fish I can do. That, I've watched it so much. And if you guys go back through my videos, I was doing it with my auntie when we were in Ontario. And so while I was doing it there was a van lifer, a senior man out there, and he just kind of guided me through the process, you know, and I did it. And then for the jackfish, which is what I filleted this year myself, I watched a video on it, pretty much got it, needs a little bit of perfecting. Nate's been doing them all since. Once Nate knew how to do it, he does them all for both of us, and I don't have to worry about it, but I do know how to do it. Yeah, a lot of good fish meat. Phil, Paula, and I both have braids. Action right now. It's the look. Oh, was that a joke with you guys? Okay, I get it. Well, I don't get it, but yeah, whatever. What else is hobbies? So there's magnet fishing, there's metal detecting, there's fishing. Yeah, I am 10. Oh, Jana says, if I ate fish, I'd pay for it already filleted. Otherwise, I'd never eat it. Oh, really? No, we can do it like Nate, not a single bone. Not a single bone in there. So we're coming up with new ways to eat fish. Actually, at home, we brought some last weekend, and we made fish tacos. We're like, yay! Yeah, filleting small fish are easier to start. But then the big ones, when you get to see a big fillet coming off of there and you skin it, I don't know, it's really satisfying. And the fish, their internal stuff doesn't bother me. It's just the first slice into their head, or when they're alive, that's kind of when they freak me out a little bit. Ron Darrell, you and Nate need to come to Texas and we'll fish and put y'all on fish up to 8.5 feet long, 300 pounds. I don't want to fish that big. I can barely reel in the ones I'm getting. Auntie's better at the filleting the small fish. Oh, my Stream Elements still works. My Stream Elements is saying it really helps the channel when you like and share the live stream. Thank you. Greatly appreciated, folks. I desperately... Hey, Amanda. Catfish still breathe when you fillet them? Yeah, all fish do unless you kill them first. Or they die in the pail before you can get them there. What was I gonna say now? Okay, Lily, we'll talk to you. I was thinking about, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about doing like an all day kind of live stream, because I am so short on hours, you guys. I mean, I've tried to switch to where I'm focusing on my channel more on the videos, which I know I haven't really made any. I haven't put anything into it. I'm going to. We have stuff planned to do that I'm going to make videos on, but you know, when you record everything that you do, it takes a lot away from enjoying your experience, being right there in the moment. Otherwise, you're juggling a camera and you're just trying to stop and film things. And, you know, sometimes I just want to have fun. I just want to focus on what's in front of me and enjoy it. And I've done a lot of that since I've been married. I've just been enjoying and appreciating every moment in my life. Oh, you guys are still talking about the fish. So yeah, fishing, I, used to do a lot, hadn't done it in years, and now we get to do it every weekend. It's awesome. Very awesome. Yeah, do more videos, Ron. Yeah, I know. But anyways, back to the live stream about hours. I really haven't done any live streams in like the last year, you guys. If I look back, I've probably done less than I can count on my fingers. And I'm only 400 hours short of maintaining monetization, or maintaining that 4,000 hours watched. So I do need to either have something take off for a video or do a couple live streams again. And I feel like doing the live streams again keeps me a little more sociable. But the world has changed so much. Everybody, when I started and I met you guys, it was like, hey Cass, it was like the pandemic, and it gave us I was more social during the pandemic from my house, from YouTube, than I was before the pandemic. And even now, I do spend a lot of time at home, but I enjoy it. So, but this keeps me connected to the world a little bit, and I kind of like that. Are you guys all calling Cass Anna? Let me go back. Cass, you keep changing your name on your channels, and I can never keep up. Oh, I'm hitting all sorts of silly buttons here. Anna's Crafty Cass Love? Okay, what is your first name, my dear? Because now I'm getting confused. Now I am so confused. Oh, Kobe's got to quickly go shut his vehicle windows. It's pouring. Yeah, Kobe, don't run in flip-flops and slip. That is your name, Anna? See you later, Sandra. Yeah, I'll have a great day. Thank you. Kobe says no, he won't wear flip-flops. Ha Anna Crafty Cass Love has had 2 channels. That's right. And I have you on Facebook. Yes, Nate, that's right. I haven't even touched on my berry obsession. Okay, so we're, again, out at the lake last weekend, and there's a lot of wild Saskatoon berries everywhere, and now is the season to be picking them, and I saw a lot of ripe berries, so I started Saskatoon berry picking, and I picked, you know those sandwich baggies? I picked 7 of those full, and not all of them ripe, so you got to be a little more selective. And I was gonna make a Saskatoon berry pie or crumble, but Nate really isn't into sweet stuff, so I decided I'm making Saskatoon berry wine. So now little Miss Paula has spent money on carabiners and the wine corks, and oh my goodness, I have such a hard time with words. All this stuff for making wine. And so I made the Saskatoon berry wine. I mean, it's gonna take months to a year before that one's any good to even drink. And then I had a big jug of pasteurized apple juice. And you have to check the ingredients. There's certain ones that will not, they'll totally inhibit the growth of the yeast. And I bought wine yeast. Amazon makes it way too easy for me to decide something's my newest hobby. I never made jam though. We're not big jam eaters. So I'm making hard apple cider. I have a Saskatoon berry wine going, and then with the more Saskatoon berries. So that's 12. So 16 cups of usable Saskatoon berries are what I picked last weekend. That's quite a bit. I still have 4 cups in the freezer. So I started another container with some Saskatoons, because the very first one I started, I'm learning all the new terminology now. I didn't leave the must long enough, and I went and strained it, and so it'll be fine. It just won't taste as strong. Janice, what, no moose milk? Oh, wait till next winter and I am going to be drinking wine. I haven't bought moose milk in forever. I do kind of miss it, but I really don't drink very much. I'm going to have to change that. Caviar with lemon juice on a cracker? Ooh. I know there was a couple other things in here. I'm just going to back up to see what I missed. So yeah, I'm making wine now. I mean, why not? If you think about it, how many times do you buy fresh fruit and you can't eat it all before it wants to go bad? I'm thinking of that situation, right? Or free berries. So you have anything left over, just throw it into a bag in the freezer, because freezing a lot of these fruits helps bring out the juices better. Just keep adding to the bag till you have a mixture of stuff that you can thaw out and just make some really nice mixed berry stuff. I even looked up like a watermelon wine and all this stuff. So right now just Saskatoon / apple, and hard apple cider that I all have on the go. But some of the things that I bought on Amazon, when the yeast really starts letting the CO2 go out of the apple cider one, it keeps popping the top off. It's a terrible, terrible cork. So I'll have to do something with that one. So making wine is now a new hobby of mine, and I can't make a video on it because I don't know the end product yet to know if I'm even doing it right. Oh, and we had a question. Oh, Ron, you miss being smartass on my lives. I miss being a smartass on my lives. So Bernae wants to know, oh, can I put that up? I guess it didn't. Bernae wants to know, what is the best tasting lake fish? Here, in my opinion, it's the opposite order of the ones, the way we catch them. So the ones that we've come across the least are perch. They're very small, but they're really tasty. And then walleye. Walleye are really great. That is like the one most people are hoping to catch out here in our lakes. It's a nice white, flaky fish. And then jackfish. Another thing with jackfish, even though they're really harder to fillet, and we've got that figured out, when it's gonna get too warm, if we're at a lake that warms up too much, the pike will start, their flesh will get slightly yellowed, and it has more of a fishy taste than it does when the water's really cold and you catch them. You catch a really cold water pike out there and it tastes as good as a walleye or perch. So I've learned from Nate filleting them. Let me catch up here. Oh, doesn't drink any less either. No, I haven't been drinking at all, actually, other than the wedding, right, Nate? I mean, I drank the day we got married, and we were in Mexico at an all-inclusive. But no, I really haven't been. If I'm gonna keep staying heavy, I'm gonna do it through eating. It's not funny. Let me see. Yeah, Nate, we're basically hunter-gatherers out at the lake. Screw inflation, right? It's just like when either of us go to get groceries, and Nate does it a lot during the day times, right? And, you know, what do you want on the list? And I'll be like, fruit. Well, what fruit? Whatever's on sale. In Canada, we only grow so much fruit because of the temperatures and the season being shorter. So if something's on sale, we don't have it on sale for long. So really early in the season, cherries are out there. Now it's the Saskatoons have gone cheap. Strawberries have been cheaper for a while. So those are the kinds of vegetables we only ever get at a decent, or fruits, sorry. They're the only fruits that we get at a decent price in the summer. It's always too expensive in the winter, but in the summer they're pretty decent. So I'm still waiting for some peaches and more pears and stuff like that and watch the prices drop. And then make fruit out of whatever's left over. I also know that you can make wine out of just a container of juice. That one I should probably do for you guys. Yeah, because it's so much easier because just so many things. I'm kind of excited to do it, but I want to find some juice on sale. Why not do it cheaper, right? So Phil says Amazon sells the airlocks. That's right. The cork for the airlock is on this one that's crap. So, and I got the airlocks on Amazon, the wine yeast, and everything you need for sulfite chemical-free wine. So I bought the Camden tablets, Phil, that when you're done all the fermenting process and you have racked your wine a couple times to get it clearer, if you want to back sweeten it, which I like a sweeter wine, so does Nate. You have to make sure the fermenting process is completely stopped to back sweeten. Otherwise, any extra sugar you have increases the alcohol content, and if you get it too high, it's not going to taste good, right? So just playing around with all this stuff. I did get all of that stuff on Amazon. Yeah, it's just way too easy to get things to start something new. So yeah, that's quite a few different hobbies. Like, you guys wonder where I am. These are what I do. Oh my goodness. But you know what else is my newest addiction? What am I watching on TV? Guess what I am watching on TV? And keep in mind, we've become hunter-gatherers. And oh yeah, I grew vegetables in my Lapat hydroponic system. I do need to get some more plant food for that, and I want to start some new ones that I'm going to keep in the house. Like, all this stuff is so much fun to me. The only thing I don't know is if I'll ever can. Canning is expensive to get started in. All that stuff costs so much. But yeah, all these hobbies. It's just crazy. Here, let me catch up with the chat. Crap. Oh, we had some messages deleted. Let me see who popped in there. Wait. Oh, someone was timed out by Landcloud Adventures. Well, thank you, moderators. I didn't even see that pop in, and because I'm not doing it on StreamYard, I don't know what those comments were. Will that show me it? I've been told. Ew! Did I just accidentally let that show again? Do I put that as misinformation or sexually explicit? Let's go with sexually explicit. Okay, I reported that one. All right. Yeah, pike are fun to catch. They do that death roll, whereas walleye just freaking take off with your line. It's a fine line with fishing, with, you know, the tension on the line so it doesn't snap, making sure you have the leaders on. My leaders have been like up, bent like that, right? Just from fish nailing on that. It's just insane. Loan you a wrench. Clarifying agent, that's right. Yeah, we do both really like Moscatos. I like a white sweet wine. Good night, Janice. Have a good sleep. Yeah, Tommy. Moscato. Oh, gonna have to try some other stuff in here. I'm still just reading, trying to see. Is that couch potato a snuggle-roo? I don't know who you're talking to. Mike and Lisa's Excellent Adventure, thanks so much for coming in. Anybody here, if you want to give me a thumbs up, that's greatly appreciated. If you want to share out the live stream on your channel or on your Facebook, again, that would be really appreciated too. I need to get some hours just to bump me up into a comfort zone. But I'm still making money on my videos, not as much as I used to, because no live streams, right? Because you guys know I have been very fortunate with everybody's support and super chats and Tim. But my videos are making, if you go just by my videos and shorts, I'm still making about $75 to $80 a month. They don't pay out unless you have at least 100. So every other month I make about $140 to $160 without doing the live streams, which is good because then it's becoming a secondary income stream. So what I need is more evergreen content. Evergreen content, things that are good forever. Like my buddy heater video has hit over that 100K mark. I've made, I think, about $600 off of that alone, and it's a 2-minute video. My next video that's done really well is how to remove the back seats from an Equinox. Right now, that is in the summer, that is my highest viewed everyday kind of content. And right now the buddy heater's doing nothing, but it'll start again September, October. Does that each year. If you watch my if you watch my analytics, it's like it starts, goes up quite a bit over the winter, plateaus in the winter, up in the summer, plateaus. It's been consistent. So I need a couple more things like that as well. Oh, Brie is cleaning crabs. For anyone that wants to know, I have a video on that as well. Oh, you guys, Mega Van Mike. Okay, good to see you. Thanks for coming in, you guys. I'm catching up. New video idea. Nate, my husband of Land Cloud Adventures, says, how to take care of your hurt husband. I don't. Just kidding. He's pretty good at taking care of himself. He does stuff on his own when I'm like, what are you doing? I could get that. Just text me. Don't yell at me across the house because I don't hear it. I hear everything except for I don't know what pitch it is. I know we've discovered if it's a certain pitch or something, right, Nate? Then I miss it. I don't hear it at all. I'm getting to be a snugglebug? Who's getting to be a snugglebug? I missed that. Yeah, Tim, you got 3. I should smell your fingers, Brie. That sounds terrible. If we did not know you, you might have got that one deleted. Your fingers smell like crabs. Oh, so, the little live stream that I did from the lake at the beginning of the season before everybody got out there was I found those clams. Doing research, it's really not very safe to eat the freshwater ones. There's just way too much risk with it. The ones in the ocean are much, much better to try that with. 3 evergreen videos, didn't even think they would. I know, right? Like my 2-minute how to, get your buddy heater working again. Yeah, it's so funny. So Colby, living in the dream, is closing in on 2,000 hours. So hopefully by the end of the year, he'll be monetized. You know what, Colby? Get a bunch of videos out on your Africa trip. Oh my gosh. I'm friends with Colby on Facebook. And we both really aren't friends with very many people on our private stuff. But, oh my goodness, trip of a lifetime. Absolutely trip of a lifetime. Those are videos I want to watch. And that is stuff that could definitely become evergreen content too. She's blue. She can't be deleted. She can say anything inappropriate that she wants. That's right, Brie, right? Oh my goodness. Phil says, LOL, Brie. Brie visits her local chapter of Lighthouse for the Blind. All 345 residents, employees. Hi, Brie. Oh, they can't see her, but they can smell that it's her. Is that what we're talking to, Phil? You crazy guy. Crazy. I wonder what this little microphone button. Mute. I wonder what these buttons down here do. Am I gonna share? Can you drop a link for a video of Pippi? Yeah, you can this one time. I think most live streams we try to keep the focus on what we're doing or pulling up my videos. I know I haven't done any of these for a long time though, but we'll get it figured out. Oh, she's pushing buttons. Well, there's another button over here. Oh. I'm only getting top messages? Am I missing messages? Oh, what's a plus button mean? Start a poll. Okay, so I'm going to ask a question on here, and then I won't know who answered what. Do you oops, let's type better. Prefer vertical. Oh, I spelled prefer wrong. I missed the letter. I'll fix that. Okay, let me fix that. Do you prefer vertical live streams? Yes or no? Start poll. Let me know if that came out right. Now don't leave that mute button on for 20 minutes, right? So you guys can go ahead and anonymously vote. Is it not anonymous on voting on a poll, Tim? Tim, have you been doing these? I thought the polls were anonymous, unless you... Not falling for that one, anonymous. On the poll, not on the comments. Now you got me all worried what I'm even talking about. Hi, Pumpkin. Hi. Nate's hobbling outside. It's not funny. We can't do anything this weekend now. Oh, Tim, you're just kidding. Oh, yeah, I'm still here. Okay, so let me just check the comments. So Amanda says there's too many trolls that come on the vertical lives. That is a consequence of doing a live vertically. But at the same time, if it gets pushed out a little bit on the short shelf, the shorts lives, that's going to happen. If you get more viewers, you can get a chance of more trolls. I actually kind of miss trolls. You know, when we all started our channels, or we saw them and everybody be the first one to catch them or knock them out. Or sometimes people that were initially thought of as potential trolls have been some of my very best friends in these live streams. Oh, the boat's already sold. Okay, so Nate found a good fishing kayak for sale. It was in Regina. Good price. It's like, oh, I don't want to spend that much money. Like, a lot of money. And then it was like, okay, I changed my mind. So then he's back to contacting the guy and it's already sold. Oh, well, it wasn't meant to be. That's all I can say. Honey, do you want to come sit with me? Can you hobble over here?
No, I only really meant to bring Dallas out.
Oh. Should I turn this around?
No, okay, I'll do it.
Because I got it all propped up. He's gonna come, he's gonna come. Hang on. See how crazy I tried to get this set up so
yeah,
it
you've got
low?
a weird setup here.
That's my handsome
Paula.
husband. Thumbs up for Nathaniel. Show them your boot, baby. Oops. Wait, where is it?
You can't see anything with
You
the
know
boot.
what? I should just turn this shit around. Hang on.
I can walk today, though.
Oh, wait. What's going on here?
It probably blends in with the...
Do
Do they want to see the ankle after I hurt it?
Oh. Look at that swelling. And that doesn't show the color yet.
I was going to say that wasn't that bad yet.
Yeah, it got bigger and purple by the time I saw it. So I guess he wasn't faking. Yeah, no faking over here. Oh yeah, so Amanda says too many trolls to come on the vertical lives. Mike's like, whoops. It takes some getting used to, but I think for videos like this where we talk to the camera, it promotes better. I agree, Kobe. I think that definitely is an option. And this way too, that I'm doing it right on my phone. And I'm not going through StreamYard, Stream Elements, StreamYard, all those things, right?
Yeah. You still have Stream Elements running, though.
Yeah.
It is harder to read the chat on it.
Yeah. Talk to you later, Ron. Lily doesn't like the trolls. Do all Canadians say Regina without snickering? Yes. He's not Canadian yet.
I still will.
He'll mature eventually. Maybe not. I think we all know better.
I was going to say, I think I was one of those trolls in your lives that didn't get kicked out that maybe should have.
I married a troll. Trolls can be the very best things in your lives.
You married a foreign troll.
Well, an exotic
overseas,
American.
but...
Exotic American troll. Hang on, let me get that connected up. I'll show you guys around the yard, but it's seriously neglected. Maybe I will. I keep bumping stuff on my phone. Hey.
So, is this going to be an all-day live?
I don't know.
Go for it. We're not doing anything.
I should get some work done in this yard, but
It's too hot.
it's not even that hot yet in the shade. It's supposed to hit.
So I'm taking over for a second. Dallas, I'm in there relaxing, watching the live stream, and Dallas is coming up to me, being like, "I need to go outside, Dad." So then I got to put the boot on and everything. And look, that's all she does. Oh, now she does something. I don't know.
There must have been a squirrel.
There you go. You're back on.
Oh, hi. Nice to see you guys. Welcome to
gonna fall.
Van Vita Travels.
It's gonna fall.
Hang on. Okay.
All right, I'm going back in. It's hot out here.
Guess you'll eventually learn to listen to Nate. What? Wait a minute. What? What am I listening to you about?
That's bad advice.
That is from Ringo and Czar. I actually have my phone propped on a button. What are you doing with that, Nate?
So, Paula, do you know where this is from?
No.
Kyle, Ringo and Czar. Does this look familiar? This is actually Kyle's. Because when we went out boating at Pictured Rock, somehow this got left in the campsite, and I was holding on to it because I was like, I was going to go to M23, whatever that year was, and I came here instead. So, Kyle, we still have whatever this is.
That's what we need for the kindling, not the rubber one.
I have Kyle's stuff.
I'm so worried that you're gonna...
I don't think he realizes I still have it.
I'm so worried that he's gonna hit me in the head with the damn thing.
I'm not getting rid of it. I'm holding on to it till we see it, Kyle. Or trying to.
Oh, I know why. Eventually listen to Nate, because you weren't faking it at all to get out of going to the lake.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's supposed to be like over 100 Fahrenheit again today.
I don't have to fake injuries. I get real ones.
Yeah, he doesn't have to fake injuries. We all know that. Okay, my system here is not... Oh, hello. Working. Okay. Oh, boot. You thought I said something else? And Phil, yeah, he might need an x-ray. That's kind of what we were wondering. And he has to get his medical for his permanent residency on Monday. Do you think that's going to be something? Like, what do they even do for the medicals? I don't even know. Yeah, you know, I keep disappearing. I had the phone set. You know, you got your side buttons. And then I had the clips actually on that button. So anytime I moved it funny, thought I was going to fall. Then it, I'm distracted. Hello, how are you? Okay, let's go to midnight, Kobe says. I'll run out of battery power before that. It's already past lunchtime, nothing to get done for the rest of the day. Nice. Yeah, Bernie, you heard the Canada super hot. Yeah, every area has their heat waves. I mean, we don't hit temperatures like the desert. But we can get over 100 times, different times in Canada. We have central air here at the house, so that's fantastic. Just learned yesterday that there are batteries in my thermostat on the wall. For some reason, I thought it was totally wired in, but I'm sitting in my chair and I've under the vents, air conditioning comes out in the living room, and it's usually very cold. And it wasn't. And I'm like, wait a minute, I hollered to Nate, and this was before I hurt his foot. What was the other day? Anyways, I was like, can you check the breakers on the central air? He's like, all the breakers are good. I'm like, he's like, why? I said, well, the thermostat's not even working. So we pulled it off, saw batteries replaced, I'm good to go. But that's, again, one of those things that can happen when you're not home. And then you never know what's going to get wrecked, right? That's another reason, simple things that can go wrong. It's another reason why you really need someone to come in and check out on your stuff. Yeah, injury 2 coming with that sledgehammer, right? I could just see me getting another knock on the noggin right there. Like that year my son and I were he's trying to teach me how to chip the golf ball into this little pool we had in the backyard. And then things go wrong. I got a golf ball to the head here, and it swole up the size of that golf ball. Oh, good times. Yeah, I'll end up with a hairline fracture for sure. I'll end up with a brain injury is what would happen. No, that hammer was not involved in his hobbling. Although it looks like it, right? I think you could probably drop that thing on my foot and it wouldn't swell as much as Nate's did. Oh my goodness, right? Oh, Floss, if he dropped it on his other foot. Oh my goodness. What heat? It's 84 degrees in Illinois. Yeah, we do get more extremes of temperatures, that's for sure. And our daylight changes a lot more. You know, when I first ever going into like Mexico and Nicaragua and Costa Rica and different places like that, I was shocked that in warm weather, because for us, only summer is warm weather, their sun was only till like 6 o'clock and then it's dark, where we're light until 10 o'clock. But just where we're located on Earth, right? Nate, if the hammer of Thor, Phil, Nate says if the other ankle get hurts, I can still crawl to get around. Nate really does need a bubble wrap suit. I know. Okay, let me check this poll. Do you prefer vertical live streams? Oh, 79% of you, 19 votes, said you don't like it. Wow, only 20% like them. Well, prefer them. Okay. That's interesting. I was trying it because I was hoping that it would help a little bit. The Saskatoon Hobblenate. Funny. Yeah, so we were going to do a little more berry picking, but no, we won't now. I still have 4 cups Saskatoon berries frozen. Now, what I don't know, I got to look up too, is when do raspberries bloom? And I have a strawberry patch in the garden, but my garden is the worst soil ever. And none of the strawberries have produced anything. And I've had them there for years. This year, nothing. Mo bang for your bucks. Tim says, what's up with Nate and leg injuries? Deja vu. I know. There, you know, when he first came to Canada, we were joking about how many injury-free days we had between the two of us. We both get hurt a lot. Like, I fell in the water and hurt my one shin. And then I was trying to use the axe and split some wood. And I just nicked the front of my leg. And I was like, whoo, dancing around with that one. I'm like, I'm not touching the axe anymore. Nate's injuries are bigger. But it was so funny because we were talking about, he turned 42 this year. 42 is like what? The answers to everything in the universe. How does that phrase go? So I'm like, oh, this is going to be like a magical year for you. 42. 2 days in. 2 days into the age of 42, my husband causes a major injury on his foot, taking out the garbage. In hindsight, that does seem like a brilliant idea to not have to take out the garbage anymore. Yeah, it's not going to work, Nate. Okay, you can bring that for us. Okay. Wheelies. Well, I gotta back up. For the live streams, you should have an accident-free sign in the background. I know! How many days accident-free? There'll be a whole lot of zeros going on. Oh, my. Nate, the wheelchair's not easy to control. I flipped 3 times trying. Oh, my goodness. Phil says, get an Evel Knievel turbo-style e-scooter, Nate. Kobe's like, oh no, she's on to you, Nate. I do a medical scooter awareness program. I also know we can go through insurance to get one once he has it here. Well, not all paid, but a bit of a rebate. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he thinks he's funny now. You guys see this comment? Landcod Adventures. I was just doing dishes and hurt my wrists. Oh, no. A lot more shit's gonna get broken, sweetheart, at this rate. Just kidding, I love you. We have a dishwasher, everybody. Relax. It's all good. Oh, my goodness. And if he hurts his wrist and the other foot, how's he gonna crawl around? Kobe's like, I'm wondering if that would work for me. Rocky, I hurt my wrist. Can you do the dishes? I don't think the dog's going to do the dishes for you. He'll probably lick them clean. Knees and elbows. Oh, Nate, honey, no. Would you guys quit encouraging him? Look at everybody laughing in the chat. You guys are terrible. I want to see what else can I get started. Share, cancel. I don't know how to make any more stuff fun. So there's just, I'm only, oh, what's that? Oh, ooh, I didn't see these ones before. Oh my goodness, look at what, oh wow. It draws in any line it can find. Check this shit out. Oh, my teeth. Ooh, this one's hot. I like this one. I do like this one. Oh, look at that. That looks like some pretty... Oh, no. That looks like I'm gray because everything's opposite. That's actually darker. Oh, what do you guys think of my new look? Hey, Robin Jan Can Van. Oh, look at my teeth. That one's better than the first one, right? I look like I'm deep in the woods. You're looking pretty negative today. I love it. Yeah, my teeth look terrible. Silver. These ones, why did I... Not bad. Not bad. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I never kept scrolling down. But these, I mean, glamour. What's glamour? How is that glamorous? I hear banjo music. Where are you here? Oh, yeah, it's a party. Oh, wait. Look at my face move. Do. I'm not actually dancing. Does this seem... Can you imagine? Okay, weed's legal in Canada and a lot of the states in the U.S. Could you imagine someone just pulling up this live stream thinking there was nothing different and then watching this going, whoa, I need to slow down. Things are really changing. Yeah. Oh, there's the bubbles, Nate. Oop. I can't get them to pop. Who can get them to pop? Yeah, you know, I didn't scroll this thing over. You knew it. Past the cricket, dude. Everyone's saying hello. Remember where the button is. I want to remember. It's just in the... For anyone that does these vertical live streams, it's just in the bottom right-hand corner. 3 dots. And then just keep scrolling. What are some... This is 8mm. What does that mean? Oh, that's kind of like old film. Dream. Oh, I already did glamour. Dawn. See, I only went up to where I had seen these ones. We really need more. We need more. Document. How's that like a document? Well, these are fun. Okay, back to normal. Back to no filters. Well, what do you guys want to know? You haven't had any of the good drugs today, Floss? Oh my goodness. I might have to do an evening live stream or an afternoon one too, or just keep it going, but I don't have that much to talk about. What do you guys want to know since I haven't seen you for a while? We need the whole live stream of Spooky Paula come Halloween time. We need more. Can we re-vote for how we feel about filters? All right, I'll make a poll. Here we go. Do you like live stream filters? Yes or no? I'm like, hang on, I can actually voice to text that instead of typing it, and it's faster. How are the budgies? They're doing good. We haven't, hey, Desert Deb, I thought it was Saturday. Isn't today Saturday? Or is it Sunday where you are? I'm not sure. I'll get to see if you guys like any of those streamers. She likes Dallas more. What? Oh, who's my favorite dog? Dallas or Pippa? Nate says she likes Dallas more. But I don't know. Pippa has started bonding to me a lot more. A lot more. And I mean, every morning she comes and runs to me and gives me a kiss. And then, I don't know. She's fine with me. She doesn't like it where I have a hood on. She doesn't like that. That freaks her out. Nate is still her number one, though. Dallas, oh, they're both cutie patooties. They're like two kids. How do you say which kid you like more? They have such different personalities. Saturday, yeah. What's in store for 2025? Are we coming to Arizona? So that is something that we've been discussing what to do. I think we're not going to go to Arizona. So in September, we have a trip going south, and I'm going to get to see, is that the same trip? I'm not very familiar with American geography. I have to apologize for that. Where are we going down to? Are we going to go to Nashville in September, Nate? Or is that in the winter we're going to do it? Budgies are doing good, Lily. Yeah, they don't come to my hand anymore, but they're doing good. I'm also not in that room with them very much anymore either. I'm sure I was saying something else and I forgot what I was saying. But so in December, January, we're going to do Christmas with his family, and then we're going to go down to the Gulf of Mexico. So somewhere in there, and then we haven't officially decided or booked anything for my 50th birthday, but we are going to be celebrating my 50th birthday south. Hey, TV2 Live, good to see you, buddy. Nice to have you in here. So Nate says September is eastern Missouri and Nashville area. Winter is likely the Gulf Coast. Yeah. Tommy says, I live in America and not great with American geography. Well, you know what? And I always feel so bad that I only know the few states I've been in or what's close to me. But if I asked Americans what all of our provinces are, you probably wouldn't, the average person probably wouldn't get it either. Why would you? Right? So Robin Jan Can Van said, make sure to like the stream. 3 dots at the top right. Click on those and you'll find the like button. Do you mean me? Why am I not spending time with the budgies? I'm doing more work in the office on the road or at the lake on the weekends. Yeah. So I changed. We used to have a bed in that room and stuff with my desk and everything, but it's actually quite a mess in there, and I really need to clean it up. Oh, no, for others watching. Thank you. Well, now I have 16 thumbs up. Thank you very much. Oh, that's right. Shorts vertical stream is different for giving a thumbs up. Well, huh. Now let's go. I'm going to take that off and see what my poll says. Wow, do you like live stream filters? We're pretty much tied, you guys. No, 53%. Yes, 46%. Okay, well, that's good to know. Here, let's turn it up a little bit. You know what? I could probably take you for a little bit of a walk around here. Now, keep in mind, I need to stain the deck again. We got a couple... We haven't really done much in the yard. Double tap the screen if watching on the phone. Okay, so I'm just taking it off of here. My old patio cushion set, instead of buying new ones, because some of them got ripped, I last year bought new covers on Amazon. You can get all sorts of stuff, the bottoms and the tops, and at the time I had pants that matched this. One thing, I got a garage sale this year was, wait a minute, hang on, is one of these propane fire pit things. I bought it used, which I'm glad that I bought because we now have a fire ban on in most places. That's where, if you see that patch that's missing grass, that's where I used to have a pool and the grass hadn't all grown in, and that's also where the dogs tend to go the most now. Sunflower, new plants I just bought. Oh, you can also send emojis. Hey, Nash. Hello. That's one of my indoor plants that I brought out. I had 2 other indoor plants that I thought would really thrive if I took them outside, and in a day it burnt their leaves off. So trim them back, take them back in the house, and they'll come back and be fine. But you can see my canopy here, and Rob and Jan Can Van are in the chat, and it was Rob that secured all this metal to the deck so it doesn't blow away. So thank you again for that. It's still working good. The screen on here is not the original screen. It was from a different one, so you can see where I need to tighten it again. But I thought, if it's gonna keep the bugs out, I'm gonna reuse it. So, yeah, and I just planted these flowers this week too. They were all on sale. So these will all grow. A lot of my perennials I'd moved around. So I got all those. My hammock used to hang here. I'm gonna have to bring that out. And then I gotta finish filling this in. I used to have 3 different pond liners in there, and I had my ponds, but they are a lot of work to clean, and they just stink so bad from the leaves and the water in the spring. Smells like sewer. Hey Dirk, good to see you. Let me just see. Your son does vertical streams on his gaming channel. Oh, good to know. Michigan. Someday, guys. Okay, so here's the fire pit that we got as a wedding gift from Kobe, amongst other things. And I put that together, and I actually had burnt some stuff in there. And I think tonight I'm going to have another fire while we still can in town. This bench my son had got for free a couple years ago. I painted it white now. But he had all of his broken skateboards. And so he was going to use those pieces on that as a set foundation already and make a skateboard bench, and then never did it. So I also have to do so much weeding. If you look at the sand, you can see the weeds in there. That's some little lighthouses and some more plants. Perennials. Perennial. Yeah, I need to get some more perennials. That's lilacs. Those are all lilacs. So my friends, when we come over, we turn the lights on at night and have a bonfire. It's so much fun. Thank you, Kobe. Yeah, I love it. Really love it. I had laid some of my flat rocks out here as a pathway, but it's a good thing I don't use that in the winter because that's a real pain in the butt to shovel with the snow. Yeah. Window. My car. Garage. Nate's car. My car, I have to take it in and get fixed. I think it's something with my exhaust system, but boy, is she loud now. Okay, so I'm going to explain some of this to you guys. Oh, thanks, Naj. So in the front yard, now I need some work done on the driveway and the sidewalk for sure, but here I had taken out about a foot all the way along that sidewalk and planted other flowers. I had planted perennials in there so they'd come back every year. Where that was stupid is that I didn't realize at the time that I had done this is years ago, the perennials spread into the grass. And I don't want them to take over my lawn, so I've dug them out and killed them since, and now I'm just trying to bring back the grass. I just passed where you fell, Nate. That's right. Didn't want to point it out too much. Okay, let's turn this around. There's the front of my house. I need to get a new little deck on there. But, see some of the flowers. The little pinky, purpley ones are new. My little guys that I paint. I used to paint some of these as a hobby. So yeah, that's a perennial, and then these are annuals. This is a perennial. It's going to come out with big purple flowers. This is that echinacea. And then these ones back here and here, they were those peonies. They bloom once, they're really big. And then back here, this is clematis. And here sometimes it's hard to grow them, but the roots I can keep really cool and the rest light, and it's growing up. I had other vines that grew beside it and took over, so I totally cut them out. They used to be here. Nate and I cut back all of this rose bush, and it's all come back new and fresh. My wild rose bush is already bloomed, come and gone. And this tree, look at this tree, you guys. So this spring, Nate was up there and it had big branches, and we cut them all down. He cut them into sections, and we're just finishing burning the last of them. Well, this is all grown back. All the leaves were stripped off that trunk. This is my sunflower coming. Yeah, definitely need to cut some of that tree out. Yeah, those two meetups, you guys, are actually at the same time. So we're not going to the M25 or 24, but we are going to Johnny's meetup. So anybody that's going there will get to see you guys there this fall. My garden doesn't have a lot though, you guys, because some of the little ones, once I had them started in my hydroponic system, and then when I moved them in here, they didn't do well. And I didn't, because we're going to be at the lake all the time, I didn't want to worry about the stuff too much. So we got lettuce and basil, sunflower. Tomato plants are just blooming. There's more tomato plants here. And look at my peppers. Look, I already got some peppers. Such a skinny looking plant. I started that plant though in the winter in my hydroponic system from La Pot. Feed is back. Oh. Yeah, Naj, echinacea is fantastic. Hi, Chu. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'll show you the strawberries. All of them are in here. We had some blooms and then nothing happened. Just crazy. Oh, there's my wild roses. But they're all done. Lots of rose hips. I've never made anything out of the rose hips before though. But yeah, so I'm trying to make some changes to make things easier. Like I've cleaned out so much out of here and just taken it out and kind of starting fresh with some of the perennials. You can see my roof shingles were done a couple of years ago. What did I miss here? Oh, I see, you're talking about the thing. Oh, I will always be one of your tasters. Don't you worry about that, Tim. Nate's got the roof rack for 2 kayaks. Very convenient for him. All of this stuff I need to get fixed. Up here's just a hoop that we need to stand up. It had knocked down. But yeah, it used to be a little bit nicer here when I was watering it all the time. And then I got a little tin shed, and I got my little old garage, 1-car garage. Let's come sit over here for a minute. I'll show you from the other perspective. There we go. Rob and Jan have been here. They know what my backyard looks like. Yeah, that one tree. I got some little tiny hostas here. They didn't come back as good this year, but they're still kind of getting their roots. Yeah, we're quite excited for the meetup, you guys. It's going to be awesome. Lily says it's 86 in the shade. Nate, what is the temperature right now here? I don't want to look it up and lose this. Yeah, so I don't know. Is there anything else you guys want to know? Ooh, they're air fried egg rolls. Oh, look at the dirt I got on here already. Alrighty. I should bring my hammock out today. Says it's 78 here today. Yeah, it cooled down a bit yesterday when we got the rain and hail. What's the feels like, Nate? Oh, Nate's app's different than the one I use. Yeah. Oh, I'm such a dork. So, let me zoom out. The red rocks are ones I brought home from Sedona. The white ones are ones I brought home from Quartzsite. The shells are from the first trip to the ocean with my son when we went to British Columbia. That was the first time when my son was 7. He's almost 23 now. It was the first time I'd ever put my foot in an ocean. So we had to make sure we definitely had some reminders of that. Oh, this is one of my old ponds. The only one I still have left, I sold all the rest. And I've taken them out, but we put a little perch in there, and he didn't make it once we put him in there. Get the water hose. Do what you gotta do. Uh-oh. What? Bernays? You better not be suggesting, sweetheart, that he takes a hose on me. I don't know what all I missed in this conversation, but you're starting to make me nervous. No, did you collect rocks too? That's awesome. I want to learn more of them. I don't know how to break rocks and polish rocks. Here, let me just put this back in its stand. Oh, I'm not hitting any buttons this time. So I guess before I go, I'm going to ask you guys a question. What is another summertime hobby you have to suggest for me to try? I mean, I may not like it, I might like it, but I don't know until I try. And some things we just got to try at different times in our life because our interests change. Yeah. And some things we're very competitive on, like fishing. Yep. So I might have to get a kayak so that I can actually keep up with Nate for getting the big fish now. Because now that it's warmer, they're going into deeper water, and I can't wade out into the deep water. Oh, wow, Naj, that's pretty dang warm. Beekeeping, Phil? You just all of a sudden come up with beekeeping? Tim, yeah, I got a magnet fishing. I did buy some stuff for that with the paracord, and it's got the little gloves, and it's got a 300-pound magnet. The magnet's not 300 pounds. It's supposed to, you know. Amanda's doing metal detecting. Amanda, yeah, earlier I said I bought a cheap little metal detector. Where are you metal detecting? Because I'm going to do them out at the lake the next time I get out there. I found stuff in the yard, though. Definitely fishing. That's every weekend that we're at the lake. I love these suggestions. I see some night swimming with some wine. Okay, well, next summer, that'll be an option because my wines will all be ready. Actually, by Christmas, they'll all be ready. Fruit wines apparently take longer to get the flavoring right. Okay, Tommy says, I just do the normal stuff. Camping, kayaking, biking, and hiking. Yeah, I got a bike, but we haven't ridden a whole lot. I tried Nate's bikes, and I felt really nervous on a bike. It had been so long. But I got a mountain bike for myself, so, and not an expensive one or anything, just enough to get around the campgrounds and do that kind of thing. I have kayaked just a little bit in Nate's. Oh yeah, Breeze's waterfall chasing. That would be a lot of driving for me to find waterfalls here in the middle of the prairies in Saskatchewan. Floss is at a bird fair. Oh, that's interesting. Camping, walking, Lily says. Yeah, we do that. RV living life. So good to see you here. Where are you guys now? I haven't been watching YouTube at all, so I'm so far behind on everyone. Oh, you guys are in Michigan. Meeting up with some friends from Florida. That's awesome. Amanda just chilling says she's doing public parks and open spaces in town and at your parents' place, at your brother's place. You're just starting. That's awesome because I have fun too. Yeah. We got some sister love going on in there. Well, you guys, unless you have questions, I think I'm probably going to end this. So if you have questions, type them in real quick. I'm seeing where I've been going for 98, almost 99 minutes. 99 minutes. I'm definitely gonna hit 100. So one more minute unless I got questions. Or I'm gonna start playing with those filters again, folks. And you know how annoying I can be with that. Or I can make another poll. What do we want to know? Only 12 hours to go. Yeah, Kobe, I should literally have it just doing a live vertical on the birds during the day. But then that's on my Budgie Bird channel, which I haven't done anything on either. Oh, Nate, I missed a minute. Were you going to tell them about that dirt bike track at the lake? Okay, there's a dirt bike track, you know, with the jumps and the curves and the turns. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. Oh, Amanda, thanks so much. Yeah, I haven't done any of this in so long. Yes, Naj says, yes, I like to do all the ings, camping, fishing, hiking. I don't like cleaning. That was a good one. I'm glad you caught that. Making fridge pickles. I don't know how to make fridge pickles. I've made pickles in the past and canned them once. Ooh, Nate, let's make some salsa or something. We have lots of tomatoes. We're gonna have the peppers. I could start some onion. Oh, and what kind of onions? I don't know. We could probably do that. Pickles, I didn't plant cucumbers this year. Usually I do. Usually I have cucumbers and green beans and a bunch of different stuff, just a little bit of everything. But I decided not to this year because we do have the seasonal campsite. Next year, though, I don't think we're going to do that. And we're going to plant a lot more in the garden. Thank you, Lily. You have a beautiful day as well. It is absolutely gorgeous out. Any questions? I already hit that 100-minute mark. No? Okay. Well, much love to each and every one of you. I am so thankful for you all. It's been nice visiting with you. I'm going to try to do some streams, but I'm not making any promises. If I'm out at the lake, live streams just won't work. Phil says, everyone have a safe and wonderful weekend. Feel better, Nate. He loves pickles. And you have to make some naturally fermented kosher-style dill pickles. Ah. Oh, so at the bird fair, they sell birds, cages, feed, toys. You're selling toys. Well, that's interesting. All right. Well, bye, everybody. Much love. Thanks so much for being a part of everything. And I'm going to figure out how to end this. And we will see you guys all again sometime soon. Anyone that does this, is there a special button that I got to hit? Or do I just click X? I don't want it to go forever.